Hi, can I speak to Fluffy, please?
Hi.
Hi,
Once,
Fluffy.
Brisbane's airwaves buzzed with the popular rantings of a certain Captain Boogiecheck.
Is Fluffy there?
Hi.
Hi, Fluffy, how are ya?
I'm excited.
When the show ended, it marked the passing of a golden era for 4IP, or as it was known then, Radio 10.
It was a real cult thing for young children back then. It was the thing that we were into. And I remember getting in trouble all the time because it was on twice a night, 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and Dad was always going off at me for being on the phone.
For old fans, a decade down the track, a nostalgic visit to the decommissioned studio is not enough. So a Boogiecheck Reunion has been organised late this month to provide a long overdue chance for fans to relive some magic radio moments.
I got into trouble for using the phone all the time from my father, so I was made to run to the phone box all the time to get onto the Boogiecheck.
It's 4IP. 4IP.
The 4IP story starts in Ipswich, in a tiny studio above a garage. By the 60s, colour radio 4IP boasted more stars than the Milky Way. Names like David Greenwood, Billy J. Smith shot the ratings sky high. It beat the competition hands down. In the early 70s, 4IP relocated to the corner of Adelaide and Wharf Streets, then the Mount Isa Mines building, and kept adding to its stable of stars.
And it's a part of radio history. It was, people feel good about when they think about 4IP, those over 35s, that is.
Ex-radio king Alan McGirvan ruled the airwaves, and on one occasion, the airways. At the height of McGirvan's popularity, he enlisted 500 people to take the ultimate sickie, crisscrossing the state for a day in a jumbo jet. It was a wild party.
They drank all the beer in the aircraft. There was enough to go from Sydney to London. They drank enough beer in the 747. We were empty by the time we hit the Sunshine Coast.
Then it all ended. The station was sold to Southern interests, a name change to Radio 10. The ratings slumped.
Radio stations are like businesses. There are no great radio stations, only great people at them.
All that's left are the empty Coronation Drive studios.
This is the only ghost radio station in Australia, as far as I know. It's been empty for, look at the memories, look at this, the stuff you find in here.
The end came in the late 80s. The licence was sold to the TAB for racing broadcasts. For Alan McGirvan, being a used to be has its compensations. He runs a prosperous media production house, though that famous voice can still be heard.
My major claim to fame is I'm the voice in the lift at the Riverside Centre that says, ground floor.